Over the eons, our planet has borne witness to extraordinary events, from the rise and fall of empires to the very birth of life itself. But some occurrences are so deeply unsettling, so profoundly mysterious, that they defy explanation and linger in our collective memory. What happens when someone vanishes without a trace, and no one can explain why? Today we venture into the perplexing realm of unexplained disappearances. We will delve into cases that have baffled investigators for decades, stories where the missing seem to have stepped not just outside the realm of the living, but beyond the very limits of our understanding. Join me if you dare, as we journey into the heart of these enigmas. Stay until the end for a case so bizarre it'll keep you up at night. Our first journey takes us back to the late 16th century, to the nascent shores of the New World. Here, on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina, a hardy group of English settlers established a colony, their hopes high for a new life in this untamed land. Led by John White, the colonists faced harsh conditions, dwindling supplies and growing tensions with the native Algonquin tribes. White, determined to secure the colony's future, embarked on a perilous journey back to England for supplies and reinforcements. When White finally returned to Roanoke in 1590, he was met not with the joyous reunion he had longed for, but with an eerie silence. The settlement was deserted and the only clue to their whereabouts was a single word, carved into a post-Croatoan. The fate of the Roanoke colonists remains one of history's most enduring enigmas. Our next tale takes us to the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, where Amelia Earhart, a pioneering aviator, vanished without a trace. In 1937, at the height of her fame, Earhart embarked on an audacious attempt to circumnavigate the globe in her twin-engine Lockheed Electra. With her navigator Fred Noonan by her side, she soared across continents, her every move followed by an enthralled public. But as Earhart and Noonan neared the end of their journey, disaster struck. On July 2, 1937, while attempting to locate Howland Island, their radio transmissions ceased abruptly. Despite a massive search and rescue effort, no trace of Earhart, Noonan, or their plane was ever found. The mystery of Amelia Earhart's disappearance continues to captivate and intrigue. From the boundless expanse of the sky, we descend to the bustling realm of human affairs, where a daring heist would unfold, leaving authorities baffled and the public enthralled. This is the story of D.B. Cooper, the enigmatic skyjacker who vanished into thin air, taking with him a secret that has haunted investigators for decades. On November 24, 1971, a man using the name Dan Cooper boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305, a Boeing 727 bound for Seattle. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper revealed his hand. Calmly, he informed the flight attendants that he was carrying a bomb and that his demands were simple: $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. Upon landing at Seattle-Tacoma Airport, Cooper released the passengers and instructed the crew to prepare for takeoff once more. With the ransom money and parachutes secured, the Boeing 727 took to the skies once more, this time with only Cooper and a skeleton crew on board. As the plane flew south, Cooper directed the crew to maintain a low altitude and slow speed. Then, at approximately 8:13 p.m., somewhere over the dense forests of southwest Washington state, D.B. Cooper, clutching his ill-gotten gains, calmly opened the rear air stair of the Boeing 727 and leaped into the darkness. Despite an extensive manhunt, no trace of Cooper was ever found. The case quickly captured the public imagination, becoming one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. Theories abound, ranging from the plausible to the outlandish. The mystery of D.B. Cooper continues to fascinate and intrigue. Our quest for answers to the inexplicable now leads us to the sun-drenched shores of Portugal, where amidst the idyllic setting of a family vacation, a young girl vanished without a trace. This is the story of Madeleine McCann, a case that has gripped the world for over a decade. In May of 2007, the McCann family traveled from their home in England to the sunny Algarve region of Portugal. They settled into a resort in Praia da Luz, a picturesque coastal town known for its golden beaches and laid-back atmosphere. On the evening of May 3rd, while their parents dined with friends at a nearby tapas restaurant, Madeleine and her younger twin siblings were left sleeping in the family's ground-floor apartment. The McCanns, confident in the resort's security and their proximity to their children, checked on them regularly throughout the evening. But at approximately 10 p.m., Kate McCann, returning to check on her children, was met with every parent's worst nightmare. The door to the children's bedroom stood ajar, and Madeline was gone. A frantic search of the apartment and the surrounding area yielded no clues, and as darkness fell, the horrifying reality of the situation began to sink in. The disappearance of Madeline McCann sent shockwaves around the world. Our final tale takes us to the heartland of America, where amidst the rolling hills of West Virginia, a tragedy unfolded on Christmas Eve, 1945. This is the story of the Sodder children, 5 siblings who vanished without a trace after a fire engulfed their family home. George and Jenny Sodder, Italian immigrants living in the small town of Fayetteville, West Virginia, were the proud parents of 10 children. Their home, a 2-story frame house nestled on a hillside, was filled with the warmth of family and the joyous chaos that comes with a large and loving family. As Christmas Eve dawned, the Sodder home buzzed with anticipation. The younger children, excited for Santa's arrival, could barely contain their glee. But the festive atmosphere was shattered shortly after midnight when a fire erupted in the Sodder home. George Sodder, awakened by the smell of smoke, raced to alert his family. He managed to usher his wife and 4 of their children to safety, but the flames quickly engulfed the house, trapping the remaining 5 children inside. Frantic, George attempted to re-enter the burning building, but his efforts were thwarted by the raging inferno. By the time firefighters arrived, the house had been reduced to a smoldering ruin. The fire had burned so hot and fast that authorities believed the 5 missing children had perished in the blaze. However, a thorough search of the ashes yielded no trace of the children's remains. The mystery of the Sodder children continues to captivate and confound. From the lost colonists of Roanoke to the missing aviator Amelia Earhart, from the cunning skyjacker D.B. Cooper to the vanished Madeline McCann and the mystery of the Sodder children, these cases remind us that some mysteries may never be fully solved. The world is a vast and enigmatic place filled with wonders that inspire and mysteries that baffle. While we may never know the definitive answers to these disappearances, the search for truth, the pursuit of justice, and the enduring power of hope continue to drive us forward. Which case shocked you the most? Comment below and let us know. Like and subscribe Epic Wisdom Bytes for more mysteries that'll leave you speechless. Stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.